Today I fucked up by trying zero sugar soda at work. I know articles about aspartame have been circling around, but I saw Dr. Pepper Zero on sale and had to try it. I labeled a can, threw it in the communal work fridge, and went around with noticeably more pep in my stride, knowing I had a treat saved for later. It's the little things that keep you sane when working for corporate America. After a very stressful morning, lunch finally arrived. I retrieved my Friday soda and thoroughly enjoyed it. It tasted like Dr. Pepper with only a touch of aftertaste. Though some people hate those artificial sweeteners with a fiery passion, I didn't mind it. I would soon regret that dearly. Not even 3 hours later, I heard that dreadful rumble. I didn't even make it 3 steps before I felt it. I awkwardly waddled the rest of the way to the restroom and was absolutely mortified as for a solid minute what felt like pee came squirting out of my anus. I made the embarrassing phone call to facilities for a plunger to be left outside the door. There were tears. Knocks of concern from the outside world as the news circulated to all my coworkers that the restroom was out of order. So here I am, 2 hours later, sitting on the porcelain throne in the thankfully one-person restroom, waiting for someone to bring me underwear and new pants. If my roommate doesn't come soon, I might just run out to my car in a trash bag. So really today I fucked up here. 1. Consuming something new in public. 2. Not carrying a change of clothes. Too long did not read. Tried zero sugar soda for the first time at work. I shit my pants and waited in the bathroom for hours until someone brought me a change of clothes. Edit. Roommate came in clutch with the change of clothes. I got to leave work with some dignity. Second edit. A lot of comments are questioning the validity of my story, which is fair. To answer the most common skepticisms, my office toilet just sucks in general. It clogs for seemingly no reason. I had the soda can in my small trash can, no recycling in my office. I only take trash out once a week, so I still had it. I know it's not great to eat lunch at my desk, but I'm working on it. Pee came squirting out of my anus. Better than turds busting through your penis or urethra. On a side note, I used to bring in hard candies and such. Always a mix until one asshole decides to clean it out. I reload with Haribo gummies only. It seems that when you eat like 1/2 a bag or better, it's not a good outcome. I need to lose a few pounds of turd, can you send me a couple cans? That is not normal. So which part of your story are you exaggerating? If you had diarrhea, why did you call for a plunger? You don't need plungers for diarrhea. Today I fucked up by microwaving fish in my office for a year. TIFU. Alright, so a few things. 1. I have an odd sense of smell. My sinuses are literally always blocked and it affects my sense of smell, but it doesn't affect me across the board. Some things I can smell just fine. Some things I can sometimes smell. Some things I've never really been able to smell. 2. I love fish. It's easy to cook, meal prep, tasty, and good for you. I used to eat a tuna sandwich for breakfast every morning. 3. Up until a year ago, I had never worked an office job, only outside, manual labor, fast food jobs. So on to the fuck up, which should actually be, over the past year I fucked up. About 3 times a week I brought in a meal with fish, salmon, tilapia, tuna, and naturally, I thought, I warmed it up in the community microwave. Well, I was scrolling through a "coworkers from hell" thread and saw a long rant about how someone had a coworker that brought in fish and warmed it up in the communal microwave and stunk up the whole office, and a bunch of people all piled on talking about how awful that was. I thought, what? Fish can kind of have a smell, but definitely not as much as some other foods people warm up. They must be exaggerating. Then I had my own little light bulb moment and I realized a few things. The aforementioned weird sense of smell, my sister retching every time I ate a tuna sandwich for lunch, the fact that I've always heard rotten fish has an unmistakably strong smell but I have to basically stick my nose directly into a rotten fish to be able to smell it, all the other times I've heard people remark on fish's smell in passing. I'm so sorry, I'm so stupid. Too long did not read. My weird sense of smell led to a year of suffering for my coworkers. Edit. I promise I know tuna has mercury in it now. I haven't eaten more than 1 serving a week since someone told me that when I was a teenager. Also, yes, I am going to see a doctor about the sinus thing. No, it's probably not nasal polyps. I've had some x-rays done by an oral surgeon that confirmed no growths that can be easily seen. Not sure if you can get the sinus thing looked at. It's probably affecting your sense of smell more than you think. Your sense of taste is mostly your sense of smell as well. In fact, Most people who don't eat fish because of the taste, i.e. how it smells when it is in their mouth. Bring a cake in the shape of a fish with, "Sorry," written on it. Your structurally ambiguous title makes me think you accidentally hit 365 days on the microwave. Straight to jail. Next time, instead of microwaving the fish directly, you can buy little cooking bags and put the fish in that. Heat some water in a bowl of some type, in the microwave will work, until it's hot, then put the sealed bag in that for 3–5 minutes, depending on the thickness of the fish. It warms it more evenly, and keeps it moist. Today I fucked up by speaking in a British accent at work for 6 months. Quite funny now that I look back on it, but was very stressful while it was happening. I'm American. Born and raised. About a year ago I got hired at a local retail store, and when I got bored of it, I would talk to customers in a British accent as a joke to make my job more exciting. No harm, no foul. My employer actually found it entertaining as well. Months pass and I end up taking a new job working at a fast food place where your order, for the drive-thru, is taken outside by actual employees. Yes, Chick-fil-A. The management is much stricter, and being food service, it isn't much fun. I decide to once again start using a British accent for fun in the drive-thru lanes. It works so well that some people ask where I'm from, and one customer even makes the remark, "Ah, I get England and Australia confused." Needless to say, it's fucking hilarious. Anyway, today I was doing my usual British act and the iPad to take orders stops connecting to the card swiper. So I radio in for a new swiper. Back turned to the customer to not reveal my real voice. At CFA, if your card swiper isn't working, you can still take orders and you just tell them to pay at the window. So I take this dude's order, and as I begin instructing him to pull to the window, my manager comes out with the new swiper and stands right next to me. I have two options. Continue my British act as I talk to the customer and hope my manager doesn't notice or care, or switch to my regular American voice. I'm not very good at split-second decisions and continue using my British accent while looking at my manager out the corner of my eye. Flash forward to the end of my shift, and as he's telling me to clock out, he says I need to make sure I'm speaking clearly in the drive-thru next time, and that my actions today were unprofessional and a mockery. I chuckled. He didn't. Now I'm just hoping he doesn't fire me because I am not stopping anytime soon. Too long did not read. I'm American and use a British accent to take orders at work with a somewhat uncool boss who caught me. Brit here, waiting to judge your accent. It better be good. Are you Ross from Friends? Let's hear the accent. Your boss needs to take the stick out of their ass. You were never talking in a British accent.